What's going on, everyone? So, just a rant. This YouTube channel will be for rants, timestamps for myself. But last night I was watching this show. It's called Johnson, and it's about four friends with the same last name, which is obviously Johnson. And these friends are helping each other out throughout the life experiences that most of us will have. And I was thinking about most of the relationship that they had between each other and just in general, that type of brotherly friendship that men have. And as I was thinking about it, I was thinking about, unfortunately, it's the experience that most of us may not have, that we may not ever experience. And I experienced it. And a lot of us have been in a situation where we experienced it and we thought we had brothers. But as the relationship prevailed, we realized that we were two different type of people, or they weren't really brothers, or also too, we were offended by something we shouldn't have been easily offended by, and the relationship just got snapped. Now, friendships between men, I realized that friendships between men aren't easily built because men are more guarded than women when it comes to things like compliments, initiation of a friendship. A woman could just walk in a bar and compliment another woman, and the woman can compliment her, and there you go. Maybe perhaps they're friends. As a man, it's not so easily obtained, in my personal experience. But yeah, man, I was thinking about that show, and I was just thinking about the fact that I don't have as many friends as I did when I was in my early 20s in college. I believe that most of your friendships will be built in the early stages of life, in high school, college, or your first few jobs in your early 20s. But as you approach the late 20s to 30s, it's very hard. And there's a chance that you may not build that friendship or have that friendship. Now, if you want a friendship, that's a different story, but still, it's hard. You have to be very purposeful about obtaining those friendships and meeting new people, which requires you to do new things or do the things that you want to do, but dive deeper into them. Because of brotherly love, a love from a brother, I believe it's like medicine from a real brother. It may not be something that feels good or seems good, but it's good for you. And what I mean by that is having men around you, actual brothers around you, who tell you how it is and what it is. You're not just talking to them and passing at work, at the gym. You're checking in with them, hanging out with them, interacting with them. You're there for them, they're there for you. Those relationships aren't easily built. And it's sad to say, I believe that if you don't have it by the time you're 30, and it's probably not going to happen for you, especially if you're just thinking it's just going to fall in your lap, like a good relationship. Those things or success, it's just not going to happen for you. It's not as easily obtained as it might be for a lady, or because men don't it's not as common for men to compliment other men or to go out their way to introduce themselves to other men or say, hey, bro. It's simple as something as, hey, bro, I really like your style. I really like the way you move throughout this life. Me and you, I think we got some similar things in common. We should grab a beer. Not common. Not common at all. Yeah, man, I was thinking about that show. I was watching that show. It's called Johnson. They have a lot of things that I disagree with just to appease the modern world. And it's a little too liberal for me in some ways, but it really did a good job of depicting brotherhood, differences of opinion by people who have similar beliefs, but just differences of opinion. So yeah, that was my rant for today, man. And I believe that truly, if you do want a friendship with a man who has similar beliefs, who's going to check you when you need to be checked, and who you can check when they need to be checked without a fight or a fit, that it's going to be tough, but it's not impossible. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. That was just a rant. I'm going to have many of these rants, talk about different things, and hopefully if I keep uploading on YouTube, that the quality gets better. Subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Out.